As in the case of the EU, the US sanctions are aimed at some very senior officials in the Putin administration. These include a Federal Service Director, Viktor Solotov, listening here to his president, the Russian Prosecutor General, Igor Krasnov, and the head of the Russian Investigative Committee, Alexander Bastrykin. The Biden administration also announced sanctions under the U.S. Chemical and Biological Weapons Control and Warfare Elimination Act against at least 13 Russian companies, with the threat of more sanctions to follow.
There is an ongoing review. We reserve the right to take any additional actions at the conclusion of that review. And just reiterating that the tone and the tenor and the type of relationship that this president intends to have with President Putin will be quite different from the last administration.
Earlier, the Russian foreign minister was dismissive of the imposition of sanctions.
There isn't much to comment on. We have numerously expressed our position in regards to illegitimate unilateral sanctions that, with or without reason, actually mostly always without reason, are used by our colleagues from the United States and those who take an example from them, the European Union.
The view from the US State Department is that the coordinated action with the EU sends in itself a message to Russia that things have changed.
Together, they send an unambiguous signal that the United States is working closely with our closest allies and partners in Europe to make clear that this kind of behavior is not acceptable. We will not countenance it. We will not tolerate it. And there will be penalties going forward.
The previous US president appeared eager to accept the words of his Russian counterpart over those of America's European allies. These sanctions signal that the present incumbent will not, and that his administration is beginning to restore a more conventional approach to foreign policy. Mike Hanna, Al Jazeera, Washington.